There are some summer days that feel too perfect. The kind of warmth that makes you forget the chill of winter. The kind of sunshine that makes the world seem utterly safe. But safety, my friends, is a fragile thing, especially when you're a child and the veil between worlds is thin enough to whisper through. This is the story of Lily and her best friend, Chloe. It was a golden afternoon, the sort where the air hummed with the lazy buzz of insects, and the scent of cut grass hung heavy. They were playing at the very bottom of Lily's nan's garden, a wild, overgrown patch where the tall weeds met the ancient brick wall just out of sight of the house, a perfect secret kingdom. Lily was 6, Chloe was 7. They were deep in their game, giggling, making mud pies, completely absorbed in their own small world. Then Chloe stopped, her head tilted as if listening to something only she could hear. Lily looked up. "What is it?" Chloe didn't answer immediately. Her eyes were fixed on something just beyond the old apple tree, in a spot where the shadow was particularly deep. "Go ask your nan to make me a cup of tea." The voice. It was an old man's voice, gentle but firm. Chloe turned, a look of simple, unbothered compliance on her face, and there he was. Sitting in a wicker chair, placed in the deepest shadow near the wall, was an old man. He wore a tweed jacket, his hands resting on the heads of 2 enormous Alsatian dogs. Their fur was thick, their eyes dark and patient. They sat perfectly still, like statues carved from shadow. Chloe didn't hesitate. She just smiled, a sweet, innocent smile. "Okay," she chirped. She skipped off, her bare feet barely making a sound on the grass, heading straight for the back door of the house. Lily watched her go, a strange, prickling sensation on her skin. She glanced back at the old man and his dogs. He was still sitting there, watching her. Moments later, a high-pitched scream tore through the summer air. It wasn't Chloe, it was Nan. Chloe was practically yanked through the kitchen door by her terrified parents, bundled into the car, and rushed home. Lily was left alone with her Nan, who was sobbing into her hands. The golden afternoon had shattered. The next few hours were a blur of hushed adult voices, frantic phone calls, and intense questions directed at a bewildered Chloe. "Who did you see? Describe him. The dogs. What did the dogs look like?" Chloe, still calm, still innocent, recounted the story exactly as it happened. The old man, the wicker chair, the 2 Alsatians, the request for tea. And then the chilling truth began to unfold. Chloe's nan had been crying because Chloe had described her late husband, Lily's granddad, a man who had passed away a year ago, whose old wicker chair had been sold months prior, and whose 2 beloved Alsatians, Max and Ruby, had died peacefully almost 10 years before. The man Chloe saw, the man who asked for tea, was waiting in the deepest shadows of the garden with his faithful companions, waiting, perhaps, for a visit. Or maybe, just maybe, for a chance to come back inside. Cup of tea?